So we've got about 1 more minute. This is going to be really fun, Celeste. I'm so glad Celeste is there. Yeah, that's awesome. This is going to be fun, trying to figure out the order in which we start giving announcements. So what we might do is once our student leaders welcome us into break, we may want to just leave a little space for any athletic team at York to, in a row, start making announcements for its team. That might be great. Another reminder to let your friends know to join from their York accounts, not from their personal accounts. Oh, goodness. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, not Monday, and it's A Day. We're excited to see you on campus. It was a little too soggy out there. Oh, look at Celeste. Go. Okay. It was a little too soggy out there, but I'll let your student body president welcome you, and we'll get started with that sports moment so that sports teams can make announcements. Go ahead, Celeste. Woo! Yeah! Woo!
Welcome to break. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
My mic is like not moving. Okay, never mind. Hello, everybody. Welcome to break. I'm glad we're not in the cold amphitheater. And And I'm also happy to be doing break in AP Bio. It's very fun so far. Let's get started.
So yes, please, if we have sports team announcements, anybody that'd like to hop on, let us know what you'd like us to know about your sports teams this week.
Hello, everybody. Girls lacrosse starts today.
Yay!
Yeah. So meet at the upper field, I think.
Didn't you just say we're 10?
Lower field.
Lower field?
Lower field. At just the end of school, just change after school and meet in the lower field. If you don't have sticks, that's okay. Well, you'll get some.
And one more thing, if you signed up for lacrosse or you want to do lacrosse and you are not in the Google chat, just let one of us know and we'll add you.
Like, talk to us, come up at school, email, I don't know, whatever. But yeah.
Yay.
Any other sports in this little moment? John Trong is up to make an announcement for Asian Culture Club. Let's go, John.
Go, John. Hi, everyone. So next Monday, Asian Culture Club will be launching a school-wide chess tournament. So far, only 12 people have signed up, but it will be great to see more of you guys sign up because the more people there are, the more fun the tournament will be. And it will be great if you could sign up by this Friday, so you can start making groups and start next Monday. And I'll be sending out a Google form to that sooner today. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Get out there and be smart. Play your chess. We have this time, I'll give a moment for students who have not made an official request that would like to make an announcement at break because the scheduled announcements that remain are from our adult community and our sophomore speech. Does any student have something that they'd like to announce? Oh, I think, is there a Model UN? I don't know. This is your time, students. Go for it.
Yes, there's a Model UN one. Just a reminder, there is another training session tomorrow. It's online. All the details are in your email. And just remember, if you're doing this for extra credit or for Rho Kappa, you need to attend at least 2 training sessions. So thanks. See you there.
Yeah, Model UN. Any other student-based announcements? Great. Let's give a warm welcome to our community service extraordinaire leader, Ms. Moneypenny, who's here to tell you about some opportunities.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel. Hello, everyone. Good morning. So I want to do a couple of announcements and updates. You'll all be very happy to hear this. After talking with Mr. Key and Mr. Zeljo, we decided to forgive everyone who didn't get a chance last year to do any community service hours. So yay, you don't have to make up those 10 hours. And this year, drum roll, please. You only have to get 5 hours this year because on March 30th, we're having a service learning day, first annual school-wide service learning day. And so I'm going to give everyone who goes 5 hours for that day. So, woohoo! You already got half of your hours going to be accounted for if you are there on March 30th. I'm really excited about that opportunity. But so you have 5 other hours to get. The due date is still May 1st for this year. So think about what you might need to do over spring break if you haven't already done those hours. If you have, and I'm sure many of you have been working on this, thinking about this, maybe there's something in your clubs that counts. I know some students were cooking over the weekend, so those hours count. There's lots of things I'm sure that you were doing. If you haven't already turned in your forms, please do so. And also go on to Canvas. There's a service learning class, and there's a reflection in the discussion post there. So complete your reflection if you've done your hours. About the service learning day, it's on Wednesday, March 30th. It's not going to be a late start day. More information is coming out, but it will not be a late start day. I'm really thrilled to be lining up experiences with 11 different organizations that are connected to your Block 4 classes, most of the Block 4 classes. And if those of you have a free period during that Block 4, the orange block in the rotation, don't worry, I have you located in a spot, okay? So don't worry about that. We're going to work with Big Sur Land Trust, hopefully All Saints, the Asian Cultural Experience, Steinbeck, Food Bank, Rancho Cielo, Youth Orchestra Salinas, Veterans Transition Center, Loaves, Fishes, and Computers, the Village Project, Special Kids Connect. There's lots of cool places and things we're doing, so I'm really excited about that day. Okay. My another announcement about the opportunities coming up. Hopefully you got my email on Friday. I am looking for more Village Project tutors. We start today, resume today, 3 to 5:30. We can meet up at the vans, and I'll drive you over there. It's kids kindergarten through 8th grade. That's who we normally see, and they really, really, really love the one-on-one attention that tutors can provide. So let me know if you can join. I'm looking for commitment through the end of April. There's also a lot of opportunities posted on the Service Learning Canvas calendar. So check that out. There's a park cleanups with the Blue Zones Project and Sustainable Communities. There's the Monterey Bay Regional Robotics Competition in March, the Sea Otter Classic, Big Sur Marathon, lots of things coming up, okay? So email me with any questions, look on Canvas, figure out what you need to do. But again, just 5 hours for this year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Moneypenny. That's really great that you and Mr. Key and Mr. Zeljo have taken into account limited schedules for students and that they have this opportunity. That's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to March 30th. Let's welcome now our counselor extraordinaire, Mrs. Sherry, who's here to give us a word on compassion. Hi, Ms. Sherry.
Hello, everyone. On this misty, cold, and hopefully rainy day, I thought it would be a really good thing for us to just take a moment to fill our hearts with compassion. So you guys already know that we have 4 principles at school that we believe make a strong community. And I know you know that they're honesty in our personal and our work lives. Obviously, work life for you is for most of you only school. Some of you I know work outside as well. The second one is respect for ourselves and other people. The third is responsibility in our actions and our words. And the last one is compassion. So what does compassion mean? Compassion is sympathy and understanding for our shared humanity. And to be human is to be fallible, is to make mistakes. We are, by our very nature, imperfect. And sometimes it can be hard to find compassion for imperfection, but that's exactly what we rise to do in order to make a really strong, loving community. So I'd like to invite you at this point to join me in a little moment of practicing an ancient Tibetan meditation, Tibetan Buddhist meditation. And we won't do the chant, the Tibetan chant, but I'll walk you through the rest of it if you'd like to join me. So wherever you are in your own little place, you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that, or you can just take a neutral gaze. Disengage yourself from your phone or any other distractions just for the moment. And start out by taking a deep breath and letting it out. And imagine that there is a well of inexhaustible, endless compassion in the universe. The compassion in this well looks like glowing melted gold. It's warm and beautiful. And you can imagine that in your hand you have a magic ladle, and you can lower this ladle into this glowing compassion. Fill that ladle full and pour the liquid, golden, glowing compassion into your heart. And I'm going to offer 4 phrases which you can repeat in your own mind as you imagine dipping into this endless well and pouring compassion into your heart. So the first phrase is, I offer compassion to the world. And as you fill your own heart with compassion from this endless well, you can offer compassion at the same time that your heart fills up. That store is endless. We'll dip into the well again. And as we pour it over or into our hearts, I offer compassion to the whole York community. And dipping again, I offer compassion to my friends. And dipping again, as we pour that into our hearts, I offer compassion to myself. We are all imperfect. We are all human. We share that humanity together. I invite you as you go through the rest of your day to find moments when you can share your compassion with yourself, with your friends, with the whole York community, and with the world. Take a breath and let it out. And when you're ready, come back to break. Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Sherry. Room 10 has all the warm fuzzies. We're happy. Okay. Let's all be compassionate and supportive of Joseph Wang, sophomore, as he prepares to do his sophomore speech. Welcome, Joseph Wang.
If you were to take a picture of my life 2 years ago, it would have been a black and white photograph. If you were to look at my life 2 years ago as a video, it would have been a repetitive and boring video. If I had the habit of writing a diary, I believe the word days would appear the most. At that time, I was not involved in any clubs, extracurricular, or sport. Instead of saying I didn't know what to do at that time, I think I didn't even want to know anything more meaningful. I was committed to the belief that doing my homework and getting a good grade on tests is the only duty for me as a student. A year is like one day, as every day is the same. That's the description what I gave when I think back of that time. In April 2020, due to COVID-19, my parents and I discussed our current circumstance and decided that I should return to China. It was on the plane back to China that things took a turn. In retrospect, it wasn't really essentially a split-second thing, but more over a period of time. On the plane, I stared blankly at the screen in front of me that showed the location and estimate time of arrival. I thought for a while that was the only way to get through that period. Thinking back on the last 3 months in the United States, I've noticed that my classmates had some emotions that seemed rarely to appear on my face. It was the excitement when the soccer team scored a goal, the satisfaction when the robotics team finally solved a problem that had plagued them for a long time. The feeling of the feeling of accomplishment when the band finally finished a new piece. Although I wasn't envy for these emotions at that time, I always feel like there was something missing in my life. If you were to take a picture of my life 2 years ago, it would have been a black and white photograph without any saturation. I once saw this sentence in a video that color to a photograph is from music to opera. It was then I realized those emotions I once thought was not necessary was the key to bring color to the photograph of my life. As I tried to take photos with color, I gradually found it was not as difficult as I thought. I once thought that travel was pointless, thinking that videos online could take me anywhere. And now I've been to different places and experienced different cultures. I once thought playing basketball was a waste of time, thinking that watching NBA was enough for me to feel the physical confrontation on the court. But when I'm actually standing on the free throw line, the passion, the feeling of nervousness, the sense of responsibility was not given to me by the screen in front of me. I've been searching all these emotions in a 15-inch screen, but in reality, they're right at my fingertip. I used to think that photographs record colors, and now I know what they record are stories. When people remember the past, they often do not want to revisit it, but hoping a better future awaits us. Time is the most fair thing in the world. Everyone has 24 hours a day, 30 days a month, 12 months a year. So I hope in the future, what in my eyes is not the little shimmer from a small screen, but the light in the viewfinder. Thank you.
Celeste, you may want to greet us away. But fantastic job, Joseph.
That was such a good speech. As people are saying in the chat, it was really awesome. There was a lot of beautiful imagery. And I also agree, extracurriculars really brighten up my life, and they give me something that I want to wake up in the morning to go to, like lacrosse. But with that happy note, go off to A-Day clubs, right? And let's be thankful for the little bit of rain that we're getting.
Yeah, right.